I'm still reporting on the economy. Another cold night here in D.C. with temperatures dipping well below freezing, and yet the Occupy Wall Street folks are still here in McPherson Square, about 2 blocks from the White House. These folks know that there is a problem, and they're going to sit here until someone offers a solution and then implements it. Well, here is the only solution: monetary reform. You cannot run a national money system on debt. It's not sustainable. It may make you feel good for a while, it may allow you to continue buying plastic toys from China for a while, but it's absolutely, for sure, going to lead to another Great Depression. And we are just at the start of this. This is not the bottom yet. Until we stop this nation borrowing from banks, and until we stop banks from being in control of the quantity of American money, we have absolutely, positively zero hope of escaping this slow economic death spiral we are in. The problem is debt, not just the government debt, but personal debt as well. That includes credit cards, mortgages, car loans, all of it. Until we stop the debting, nothing will change. Why? Because who profits from the debt? Banks. As long as government is borrowing from banks, zero effective legislation will ever come from Congress to fix this. And as long as the national media is mortgaged to the max from these same banks, I guarantee you this subject will not be covered adequately. The vast majority of the people of the United States will continue to be completely confused on this issue. Now on to the Libertarian Party straw poll. The results are in from your first chance to vote for president in a nationwide Libertarian Party straw poll. There were 10 candidates in the race. The results even surprised our campaign. We won in a landslide with nearly 66% of nearly 2,000 votes cast. My nearest opponent got only 15%. Now Greece. This week, Greek Socialist Prime Minister George Papandreou announced that he would put the European Union's rescue plan up for a vote to the Greek people. So what happened? Uh-oh, the Greek people might vote to withdraw from the euro and escape the clutches of the masters of the universe, the privately owned central bank system. We can't have that. Within minutes, markets started crashing. The next day, oops, Papandreou changed his mind. No more voting on freedom. Now Greeks will have zero say in the future of their economic imprisonment. This is important for the U.S. and every nation because it's the same scam. Greece has just seen it first because their socialist government has run up the highest levels of debt in Europe by promising more chickens in every pot than they could possibly deliver. But sooner or later, we'll be facing the same questions here in America. So what's going to happen? IMF chief Christine Lagarde said on Friday that she was coming to the G20 meeting, which is the meeting of all the heads of these privately owned central banks and their finance ministers, and told reporters that she had her checkbook in her hand. What does that mean? It means that the IMF intends to bail out Greece. But wait, there's more. Not a penny of this money will actually go to the Greek people. Where it will really go is to bail out the French, the Italian, and the Spanish banks who are holding bonds of the Greek government. But wait, there's still more. Where does this IMF money come from? Lots of nations contribute, but the U.S. taxpayer contributes 3 times as much as any other nation. Yep, American taxpayer, you will be bailing out Greece. Oops, you will be bailing out the European banks who made risky bets on Greek bonds, which were impossible from the beginning because the socialist government promised everything to everyone in order to keep themselves in power. Sound familiar? So here's my message to the Greek people. Number 1, kick out the socialist government. They have lied to you. Bring in a government that will stop spending money you do not have. No more national debt. Chant that from your streets. Number 2, declare national bankruptcy and cancel all your debts to bondholders. They took a risk, let them lose the money. Number 3, get out of the euro and return to the drachma. Greece can't possibly be free without its own sovereign money. But do not let the government set the conversion rate. Give the market about 30 days to do that. Otherwise, the government will essentially be stealing the remaining savings of the Greek people. Number 4, get out of the European Union. Being a part of bigger and stronger centralized governments is the road to serfdom, not to freedom and prosperity. The result will be that, yes, you will no longer be able to afford to buy BMWs from Germany or plastic toys from China, but that's a good thing. This will empower reindustrialization within your own country, and soon your own economy will be thriving for the first time in a century. Just stop the imports. More loans from the IMF will only make your problems worse, but you're going to have to throw out your current government to make this happen. Return to being a proud, sovereign nation again. Don't choose to go down this road of greater levels of debt to ever larger governments. It's literally the road to serfdom and starvation. Break free of your chains while you still can. You're not going to starve. Your nation will not sink into the sea. I'm still reporting from Washington. Good afternoon.